The site had to be raised because the roots of the tree next door is pushing up and had to constructed a new support frame, and the area around the frame had to be elevated too. The assembly of the shed was a bite of a challenge with the sliding roof. I anchored the floor to the frame. At the end it worked out. It took for me and my wife 2 days to assemble the shed. It looks good at the end. Listed as Rubbermaid Plastic Vertical Outdoor Storage Shed, FG3753010 OLFS. While this is described as the Rubbermaid Vertical Shed, is actually the split-lid horizontal shed number 3753. The photo and dimensions are correct. I was very surprised when I saw this was coming FedEx. When the driver arrived, he was very happy I was home to help him deal with the large cumbersome box. The box had started to come apart along the way and had been taped back together. Nothing was missing or damaged, just larger and more cumbersome than he was used to. The driver used a hand truck to wheel it through the yard gate and out of sight till I could deal with it. The shed went together easily. The only problem was getting the tabs on the floor section to lock in the slots of the back section. Rolling the shed over, back up, and hitting the slot area with a hammer got the tabs to lock. The small size makes it easy for one person to maneuver the shed during assembly. I put it together on the patio and then slid it onto the pad that was in place for the vertical Rubbermaid shed being replaced. The vertical shed never did go together properly and had been a problem for years. I have had this shed's larger cousin for around 20 years and it has held up well. This shed is in the same general area, so the two match up fairly well. This shed does not seem quite as well built, but we will see how it holds up over time. I am using the split-lid shed to store the barbecue cover and patio table cover in the summer, and will probably store cushions and folding chairs over the winter. I have uploaded 2 photos to help clarify what this prod. I needed a shed to hold 3 adult bicycles, bike helmets, bike air pumps, etc. I had no issue putting 3 adult bikes in this shed. I owned the old model Rubbermaid sliding lid shed years ago, the one available around the years 1999, 2000, and I generally had a good opinion of it, so I ordered this knee. It is easy to take care of, won't rust or rot, keeps its color, and is aesthetically pleasing. I've seen other sheds in the neighborhood rusting, or wood slowly rotting from the elements, and I don't want to deal with that in the years to come, so I purchased this. In addition, I wanted a smaller, simpler shed, that I could put together myself, and not have some behemoth structure sitting in my yard. The material is good. Unpacking it and putting it together took longer than expected. It took me most of the day. I started around 10:30 a.m., and finished around 5 p.m. with a lunch break in between. For the most part I did it myself. I had additional help for 15 minutes or so with attaching the back roof.